It's Jamie, that's me here. Listen, welcome back to yet another review on Love Island. This episode was very lackluster, given very much not that entertaining. So I will say this is going to be extremely short, very quick, because I did not take a lot of notes. Okay, y'all know the recoupling ended up happening, and the only people that I really care to mention who coupled up with somebody was Adam. Adam ended up picking Paige. We weren't really sure. We kind of knew he would pick Paige, but also wasn't sure about him picking Danica possibly. But Danica looked like, girl, she was disappointed. Especially when Billy turned around and picked her. It was like, girl, you should be happy to be picked. You know what I'm saying? Especially the way the people been overlooking you the past few episodes. But I think that when she sat down next to him, she gave him this smile like, like shit. Like I really wish Adam would have picked me. Dang, now I gotta sit up here and get to know Billy. You know what I'm saying? Like, dang, I can never get the person that I want type situation. Okay. So I understand the disappointment that came over Danica's face. You know what I'm saying? I understand that. But hey, finally you got somebody that's actually showing interest in you. So maybe that's what it is that you should want. Somebody that's really giving you interest versus you giving them all your interest. You feel what I'm saying? So who knows? He might be a better fit. So Josh ended up choosing Summer as expected because on yesterday's episode we saw that they are getting much closer. Girl, they even got more closer today because they ended up kissing. And let me tell you, Josh wasted no time kissing all on her. It was something about it for me that you could tell he's really more so into Summer. That's his stilo versus Danica. I don't know why. I don't know what it is. I don't know what type of energy Danica gives off. I don't know if it's her conversations or whatever, but the vibe that he had with Summer was just much, much different. So I mean, if they're in the villa long enough, I wouldn't mind watching and seeing, how they connect and what's gonna happen, with that little relationship. So Deji ended up picking Coco, which was so funny because Coco was the last woman standing. I forgot all about poor Deji. I was thinking, Coco, you last, so you gonna go home, girl. It's your turn. You going home, and boo boo, girl. I don't forgot all about Deji sitting up there, girl. Deji stood up and said, I said, oh damn, I forgot about Deji. Girl, Deji, have they been showing you lately? Okay, so Deji ended up picking Coco, and when he sat next to her, his face looked like he wanted to bust out laughing because he ain't really interested in Coco for real, but she was the last girl standing. So it is what it is. Count your days, Coco. Count them, okay? What else? Josh. No, Luca. So Luca and Gemma have a sit down. First of all, Ekansu and Davide talk. Okay, she wants him to trust her more. He feels like they're in a pretty good place. They loving on each other, kissing on each other. Ekansu looked like she wanted to literally suck the skin off his face. Lord have mercy. But they are in a better place for now. All right. Gemma and Luca, they having a sit down talking. He's talking about all the things he wish he could do for her and stuff, and her being his girl, as his girlfriend or whatever, and going in about all of this and that. And I'm a little confused, y'all. I need y'all to help me out. So Luca ends up telling Gemma that he loves her. This is the short answer. He tells Gemma, I love you. Gemma pretty much tells him back like she loves him as well. But my thing is, you can confess that you love him, but when he wants you to be his girlfriend, you can't just admit and say that you his girlfriend, because you're afraid that when your mama meet him, your mama may not like him. So I kind of feel like, should you be falling in love with him then? Should you be telling him you love him if your mom is going to be the deciding factor on whether or not you're going to have a relationship with this man? I don't know. I kind of feel like Gemma could have kept it to herself. And because she did it, and based on what she said on yesterday, it's giving fake for me. Okay, it's giving fake for me. It's giving, this is only temporary. I'm playing the role so that I can make it to the end and that I can potentially win this money. Understand what I'm saying? Okay, and I'm not ready to go home because I'm having such a great time here in Love Island in the villa. Like, that's what it's giving to me. But as far as whether she really loved him, no, I love this process. I love that you're allowing me to be here much longer. Okay. All right. I have no doubt that Luca really is a really good guy. He's like, she makes him feel like nobody else has ever made him feel. He hasn't been in this space before. I guess it was hard for him to open up to women in the past, but now he's opening up to Gemma, and now he really wants this to be a thing. And I'm like, okay, well, I feel like, Luca, I appreciate you exposing yourself and telling how you feel and all that. But baby, I feel like you're gonna get your feelings hurt shortly thereafter once this show is over and the reunion is done. Okay. Period. I can't wait to find out because it's still going to be I told you so over here. Okay. It could be 2 years later and I'm still be like, I told you so, because I never thought y'all was going to be nothing anyway. But let's go ahead and keep going. Okay. Tasha, Danica over there bonding with Billy. I guess that's cute. He just sat up there and, kissed all on her. So, they trying to make some, growth over there. Meanwhile, You got Tasha who making a decision to make Andrew her man. So she sets up this whole, I'm gonna say treasure hunt. It ain't no, it's a scavenger hunt. That's what I'll say, a scavenger hunt. She sets up this whole scavenger hunt, writing down on paper towels where she wants him to go here, then go there, then go here. And I just thought it was really interesting to know that Andrew actually remembered that stuff. I probably would have been like, girl, where was we at when you sat up here and told me that about your power? You know, I'm like, where was we at? When you was telling me about your superpower. Now, where were we when we had our first kiss? Like, girl, he was very attentive to like every single thing that she told him to go to a certain place. He knew, but I also think that he got help, to be honest. And I feel like the producers probably told him where to go, so he went. But the way they played it on screen looked like this man really knew what was what. But okay, so when he finally got to her over there at the fire pit, she gave him this long, lengthy speech, honey. When she gave him this long, lengthy speech, she ended up asking him to be her man. And of course, he agreed because that was his plan. He wanted her to be his girlfriend the whole time. So now they're in a happier place, and they over there hugging up, kissing her, rubbing up on each other. And I'm like, girl, I guess, honey, whatever. Anyway, Paige over there enjoying the vibe of Adam. Talk about how his vibe is so different. I said, I bet you that vibe is different because Adam is giving man. Jax was giving boy. You know what I'm saying? So that's what it is. Even though I do think Adam be on them games like some of the guys do. He's definitely on them games. It's just something about it, like that body, that face. Girl, like, ooh. Girl, bye Jax. I would have sent his ass on too. But anyway, she got to be careful. Okay, she got to keep her eye out on Mr. Adam. But I think that he's gonna woo her, and I hope he doesn't turn on her. Towards the end. But there's that. Tasha says, oh no, we talked about that. Tasha being sending him on like a treasure hunt or whatever when he came to Andrew, and now it's official, the girlfriend and boyfriend. But you know what? When everybody was standing upstairs, looking down, I was thinking about Luca. I said, Luca over there, he happy, but I know he wish he could have did all of this for Gemma because he really want her to be his girlfriend. And then another thing, it seemed like Billy was bothered by the fact that just not too long ago, Tasha was in his bed yesterday crying, talking about she hate that she didn't really get a chance to really get to know him as she's going back to Andrew. Whatever it was she was trying to play on, she said in the bed, and of course Billy reminisced about that, but then he turned around and kissed Danica in the same sentence, and I ain't really like that too much, but if that's what you want to do, okay. So they get a text message. Everybody got to go sit around the fire pit yet again. They go sit around the fire pit, and girl, this is time for the elimination round. And I said, yes, let's get some of these people up out of the house because it's really too many people if you ask me. Okay, so who the bottom picks were? They had Summer. I do think Coco was number one, but they had Summer stand up first. Then it was Coco. Then it was Tasha. And I said it was Tasha. And I was like, y'all need to hurry up and say Tasha's name because I already know that it's her. And I was right. Then when it came to the guys, you had Deji. I said, yep, because baby, I forgot that you was even there. So that's one. And then the next person was Josh, and then the final person was Andrew. And I kind of felt the way a little bit because I'm like, number one, good Andrew, because if your girl go home, you can go home with her. Bye. But at the same time, I was like, why y'all had these folks recouple only for y'all to have an elimination round? Like, girl, that's messed up. Y'all should have went ahead and eliminated these folks, then turn around and had them have a recoupling. But anyway, I guess let's move on. So now the public gets to make the decision. And I was like shocked, like, oh snap, the public gets to make the decision. We love to see it. But let me tell you, I feel like Tasha probably thought that she was saved, and Andrew thought they were saved because Tasha just did this whole extravagant, would you be my boyfriend type thing. So they probably thought they were saved. But baby, when they said that the public was gonna make the decision, Tasha's eyes got big as hell. And she just looked at the ground. And it's so funny, but she really did that before another time when she was on the chopping block. I feel like Tasha and Andrew might remain in the house, definitely. I do. I think they might remain in the house. I think Coco's going to go home. I think Deji is going to go home. But we shall see. They're really just going to have one girl and one guy leave. I feel like Coco's going to be one of those people. And I feel like Deji's going to be the other person. But we just going to have to wait and see. I don't know, girl. Because it would be interesting if we find out that it's actually going to be Tasha and Andrew that's going to be the ones going home. Okay? I would be, honestly, let me say this. I'm not going to be mad at none of the six people that got standing up there if any of them go home. Okay, I'm not gonna be mad if any of them gonna go home. But I will say, Coco, you can go ahead and go, girl. You ain't got no match in the house, no way. So it is what it is, honey. Either way, good luck. I'm gonna go ahead and move on. Y'all go ahead and like the video, comment, subscribe, share, all that other great stuff. Follow me on Instagram and Twitter at jamithatsme, and I'll catch you guys in the next one. Bye bye.